Welcome. We are back today. We want to wrap up creation's mentality, the principles of creation, which we have identified as abundance, generosity, and non-discrimination. So what we'll be looking at today, we are taking a look at another topic that wraps it up, and we will title it Creation's Conscious Guide. The conscious guide to you creating your life dream, your life's desires. Remember, the principle of abundance speaks thus: nothing is ever lost in creation. Life rolls on the principles of abundance. When you want to create anything, your dream job, your dream life, whatever it is, plug into this mentality. How? It simply means focus on the thing that you would love to create and put your attention on it. Do not do it with the intention of material, financial gain. That should not be your driver. Let what drives you be love. Okay? And then some of you pick careers on the basis of how well it pays. Okay? But this is an insult to your humanity. Okay? If you want to pick a career on the basis of one, the impact you can make in that field for humanity. Then two, how much love you have for that career. This is the only reason you will be able to overcome the staying period, the trying period, and the trials that come from such careers. That's the next thing. And then generosity simply says that when you see people succeeding, support, bless them, be happy, with one mentality that it will also be your turn. Because life does not discriminate. If one person succeeds, there's no reason why you will not succeed. It's not just possible. Because life does not separate people from people. What separates people from people is their mindset. You see, and then the non-discriminatory part simply tells you, understand one thing. Life loves all equally. Okay, the saints and the sinners are of equal weighting in terms of love apportionment by nature. Nature is not conscious of a sinner or a saint. He just sees them as agents of creation. Now, do not detest anybody. Do not resist or discriminate or disrespect anybody on the basis of whatever you think they may be, whether because it's their race, whether it's because of their color, because of their criminality. No, because every human being is an agent of creation. It's an agent of life. So if you go against them, you are going against life. So discrimination is moving against the current of life. It is you antagonizing your own source. It wouldn't help. You have not been given the assignment on this earth to be a judge or an executioner. Your assignment is to live your life the best possible way you can. How would that be? By focusing your attention with a laser beam precision on what it is you want out of your life. Then I would advise, do not tell stories of negations, stories of the life you had lived. Then the next thing you have to understand right now is that what you have experienced in your life is in the past. What you need to experience next is in the present. If you are living on the basis of that, thinking on the basis of that, dwelling on the basis of that, your reality is bound to come. This is why we talked about in the past videos. We said, focus on your dominant desire. If you don't have one, create one. Watch the video on dominant desire so you can understand how this can be done. Okay? Focus on it. Take people out of your picture. The next thing I will tell you about all of these creation's conscious guide is that when you are looking at people. That is still on the tenet of generosity, going forth and back. Now, yeah, we're cool. Now, on the tenet of generosity, when you look at people, you are either admiring them or blessing them. Anything outside of this is a negation of your goal in life. Do not look at a human being with intention to exploit. For instance, you see a handsome man, your intention is to lay him, or you see a pretty lady, doesn't matter how she's dressed or whatever she's doing, and your thought should not be about, you know what I mean? Yes, your thought should be focused on, oh, this is so beautiful. And then you send her your blessings, you admire her, and you move on. It is the same way you are walking on the street, come across a very beautiful flower by the side of the road or in the garden. And then, because you love that flower so much, it is beautiful, why should you pluck it? Okay? Because if somebody else had plucked it, you won't have met it there. If any other thing in nature had plucked that flower, you won't have met it there. See, love is not a consumption principle. It's an admiration principle. It's about nurturing. Okay? When you pour love into anything, that thing flourishes. The beauty of anything should not end in your palate. So do not see life on the basis of consumption. Then, when you are in the midst of people that are angry with each other, that are fighting themselves, quarreling, exchanging bitter words, and you cannot stop them, what do? You send them blessings. Because anything other than that, you might just end up participating in that complaint, in that fight karmically. So send blessings to them, wish them well, do not criticize them. You drive on the streets, on the roads, and people drive foolishly, and it sets you up. Even me, it set me up a lot of times. Sometimes I want to drive to meet them, level up with them, and tell them what they just did is stupid. Sometimes somebody tell me, says Wakanda. I said, no, that is why this country is like this. Nobody tells anybody what they are doing is wrong. They just leave them. I have to tell them. It is not your duty. If you're in a position to tell them nicely. But don't go and tell them from the perspective of a hot person, from the perspective of a bleeding person. Don't bleed on people and thinking you are trying to correct them. Okay? If you have nothing good to say, keep quiet. But if you must speak from this mouth, let it be peaceful things, let it be joyousness, let it be loving, let it be encouragement. Okay? Now, these are the things that come together to help you achieve your desired goals in life. If you've been driving at something and you're not getting the results and you don't know why, my friend, you've just seen why. You cannot build your own dream by tearing down the dreams of others. You cannot love yourself by hating others. It is not possible because everyone is linked. If you ever express hatred, if you ever express disaffection, anger, negative criticisms on people, is because you already had it on yourself before. You are just extending it. Okay? Love, don't hate. Bless, don't curse. Support, don't dissuade people. It is written in the Bible. Christ said, he said, the measure with which you give to others will they give unto you. So if you are giving out love to people in strong, happy doses, it will be returned to you in strong, happy doses. If you are giving people criticism, making them feel dirty, making them feel cheap, making them feel small, inconsequential, foolish, dirty, life will give the same back to you. Because what you do to the least of my brethren, you have done it unto me. That's scripture. So what else can I say about this whole thing? The guide to creation is just these three things. When you are pursuing your dream, does your thoughts, your temperaments, your words, your emotions support the success of other people's dreams? Do these thoughts, these things encourage other people? When somebody is doing something that is big, let's say you hear it in the news, that somebody has made it big in an industry where you belong in, do your heart just pull You say, why he? Why she? Why not me? Does that happen to you? If that is in you, you can never achieve great things in life. Trust me. That's competitive spirit. Okay? And if somebody fails in the same industry, in the same area, does it make you happy? If it is yes, you can achieve great things because you are moving against the current of life. It is the same thing in childbirth. If you are expecting a child, when you hear other people have had children, what do you do? When you see little children, how do you feel? Do you feel sad? It means you are actually strengthening your inability to produce a child. When you see children, little children, and it makes you feel happy, you light up. Oh, great. That is an opening to your life. When you see rich people, what do you think about them? Even when they are flaunting their wealth in a very miserable way, trying to hide their smallness, what do you feel? Do you feel you want to criticize them? Do you feel, don't mind these people, they are just showing off? No. Look at them and instantly clock in to your own picture of your ideal life. Okay? The same thing with beautiful people. See, some people are beautiful. They don't feel beauty. They feel the need for validation from everybody. They want people to tell them, I'm beautiful. They want people to tell them, oh, you gorgeous. If you don't tell them throughout that day, their whole day is miserable. That's why you see they dress to fit. The what's it called now? They dress to fit the social validation, structure. They want to be admired. That is not beauty anymore. The beauty that seeks external validation is ugliness. You don't need that. You need a beauty that is self-contained, that is fulfilled in itself, that doesn't need any external validation. That is the beauty that counts above all. So my friends, I want this to be a shorter video than the rest, and I'm wrapping up. Live your life with love on the side of purity in thought, in words, and in your actions. And purity of actions and thought and words are that you do not run other people down in your mind, in your words. If you don't have good things to say, keep quiet. And don't keep quiet and be seething and burning inside. Begin, as you are inside, begin to plug into the picture that is right. Ask yourself a question. If I feel bad about this thing, will it make me good? No, it doesn't make you good. How can I think about this situation better? What is the better way to respond to this situation? Ask yourself those questions, because one thing I know is that life responds better to us when we ask questions, especially open-ended questions that have no preconceived notions. Ask questions like an ignorant child and let the answers come. You will do well because I see it in you. You are human, and that is a license to excellence and success. God bless you.